Hello, I'm Jane Dutton with a wrap of the week's news.
This is Eyewitness News.
If you want to see a picture of corruption, ineptitude and systems collapse, this is it. The Vaal River is covered with water letters, snuffing out wildlife and threatening thousands of jobs. Authorities responsible for maintaining the river are accused of not acting quickly enough. After 3 years, plans are now in place for Rand Water and the Department of Water and Sanitation to eradicate it.
Because we are quite a close-knit business community and river community, we're trying to do something about it before it really gets bad. So we're not waiting for the authorities to do something, we're doing something already, but we really hope that Rand Water and DWS come to the party and do something about it.
Small amounts of glyphosate are now being dropped on the river before the introduction of weevils to get rid of the water letters. But until the sewage situation is tackled, this problem will never stop. South Africa's unacceptable murder rate. 7,710 people were murdered in South Africa between the 1st of October and the 31st of December 2023.
The provinces of KwaZulu-Natal, Eastern Cape and Free State must be singled out and commended for being able to register a reduction in the number of people murdered during this period. While they may not be out of the woods yet, it is important to highlight that attention and more resources have been allocated to stations that have the highest number of murders reported.
Rapes declined slightly by 1.7%, but that's still 12,211 rapes too many. Is the Kremlin behind Alexei Navalny's death? Many in and outside of Russia think so. Navalny was President Vladimir Putin's most outspoken critic. The 47-year-old opposition leader died in jail after reportedly losing consciousness after a walk and could not be revived. He was serving 19 years behind bars. The PSL resumes this weekend. Sundowns are still unbeaten at the halfway mark and the team to beat. So, what can we expect?
The game that everyone is looking forward to in the DStv Premiership this weekend is the clash of the Titans between Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates in Pretoria on Saturday. The defending champions have been unstoppable this season, but the mid-season break may have halted their momentum, and with 10 members of their squad having been involved with Bafana Bafana at AFCON and unlikely to feature, they could be at a disadvantage. The game will also have a little bit more spice added to it as former Pirates forward Thembinkosi Lorch, who left the Buccaneers in January to join the Brazilians, is in line to make his debut for Sundowns. Other fixtures to look forward to include Morocco Swallows versus Polokwane City on Saturday, while Kaizer Chiefs are away to Royal AM on Sunday afternoon. Mawande Mateza, Eyewitness News Sport.
It still feels unreal what we've achieved over the last few weeks. We've seen all the messages and all the records that we've broken as a team.
That's the captain on Wednesday, the day Bafana Bafana returned home. Some supporters spent the night at OR Tambo International Airport waiting for them to arrive. Bafana finished in third place in the tournament, which took place in the Ivory Coast. 2 SANDF members deployed in a peace mission in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo have been killed. A mortar bomb landed inside one of the South African contingent military bases, killing 2 and injuring 3 others yesterday. A mortar is an artillery weapon which fires explosives at targets at close range.
We can only speculate, but we don't want to speculate. We will have our investigators on the ground to determine all that surrounds that mortar landing inside our base.
The presidency announced this week that 2,900 SANDF members will be heading to the DRC to assist in the fight against illegal armed groups in the country east. Not only is it dangerous, this move has faced criticism, with the deployment coming at a cost of 2 billion rand, while installations here at home are in dire financial straits. Election manifestos keep dropping. The DA is the latest. We will update you with the details as soon as it lands on Saturday. And there have been many political developments during the week. The president's fictitious Tinswalo character, raised during Sona, was one of them, with many South Africans saying their situation is dire and not one of hope. ANC's chief whip, Phemi Majodina, lashed out at opposition parties for their negativity, saying if they were to come to power, poverty and inequality would grow and wealth would only come to a few.
We as the ANC and the nation, we are inspired by the president's address last Thursday. The president has detailed the undertaking from 2023 SONA. The progress is inspiring. I repeat, the progress is inspiring, alongside with many challenges that we have outlined. Notwithstanding 2 years of COVID-19, this government has done all what it could do. The president gave an honest, balanced reflection of where we stand as a nation.
The ANC fobbed off losing its constitutional court bid to avoid handing over its records relating to cadre deployment, defending a system that exacerbates the rot in the country and leaves many South Africans feeling angry and powerless.
So, run to court, do everything, but the reality of the matter is, we will do it. You will get your report, but we'll continue deploying people who are capable.
DA Federal Chair Helen Zille says the party's win is a massive victory for South Africa.
A lot of people inside the ANC have those records, and they're all fighting with each other now. They don't know what we know, and they know what each other know. And believe me, when there are minutes out there, and people have those minutes, you better know that you cannot fool all of the people all of the time.
The ANC was given 5 working days to submit the minutes of meetings, CVs, email threads, WhatsApp discussions, and all other documents of the Cadre Deployment Committee, and the clock is ticking. And that's all from us. Have a good weekend.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.